What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. There's a lot that needs to be talked about, so let's go. So the first story I want to talk about, it is just absurd to even hear about this, and it's really ridiculous. If you guys don't know, an off-duty Dallas police officer shot and killed her black neighbor inside of his own home Thursday night, saying in a call to 911 that she entered his apartment and mistaked it as her own. Now, Dallas Police Chief Renee Hall said that the officer was in uniform and she encountered with 26-year-old Botham John around 9:59 p.m. while returning from what she believed to her apartment after finishing a shift. Now, Hall said to reporters it is not clear what the interaction was between them, but at some point she fired her weapon, striking the victim, as she said in a conference on Friday afternoon. Now, the white woman officer who was identified by the department on Saturday was Amber Geiger, and she called 911 and told dispatch that she was involved in a shooting at the apartments where she lived and Botham lived as well. What the, what the hell? That's really something to even know about this and lie about it. And John was transported to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead. Now, the chief initially said to the department that they are seeking a warrant arrest for manslaughter, but on Saturday, the Texas Rangers came in. They were going, "Nah, don't do that. I need y'all to hold that off." While the state's Department of Public Safety investigated the incident, why the hell would you tell them to hold it off? Anywho, Hall said that they needed to take a blood sample to determine if there was any drugs or alcohol in Geiger's system. Hall said that she did not know what time the officer's shift ended and what she was doing or what she was doing beforehand. Now, most people don't know this, but Geiger was also with the department for about 4 years, officials have said on Saturday. She has been placed on administrative leave. I am so tired when people put police officers on administrative leave for doing some shit like this. This is really ridiculous for them to even do that. And to even add on to that, Geiger was involved in an officer involved incident in 2017 where she shot a suspect in the abdomen after the suspect took the taser from her in a struggle, according to the court documents. The suspect was 47-year-old Ovaldo Perez, and he pleaded guilty after taking the officer's weapon. Now, John was from the Caribbean islands of St. Lucia, and he attended Harding University in Arkansas. I can never say that word correctly, according to his Facebook page. Now, in a statement on Facebook, the university said that he graduated in 2016 and he was often led worship for the student chapel and many campus events. Along with that, he was involved in a lot of things, including choir, rugby, campus ministries, and the student association. Now, days passed on after this incident. Geiger turned herself in and she was arrested in Kaufman County, and her bond was $300K. Now, my thing is, why the hell did she turn herself in days later? She should have been arrested on the spot right there. But apparently that's what happened, and she's out right now. She's scot free. Not really scot free, but she is out. The bail was paid and everything else along the way. And this is really absurd to even hear about this kind of thing for people to think, oh, you shot somebody who was in their own home and that you're just going to be okay with that. No, this man was chilling at his own home, doing nothing, and all of a sudden he see this cop come in. The cop got scared, I'm guessing, so shot him, and that was it. That is so fucked up on so many levels. And I, my condolences to his family, and this is just absurd, and we have really have got to stop this. The second thing I want to talk about is recently, a lot of people have passed away, and one of them was Mac Miller. He was a 26-year-old rapper known for his candy wordplay and artistic reinvention, and he passed away on Friday at his Los Angeles home. Now, the cause of this was a drug overdose. And the County of Los Angeles medical examiner said on a statement on Friday that in the late morning of September 7th, Malcolm McCormick, that who is Mac Miller, was found unresponsive in his home located on Valley Crest Drive in Studio City. Now, authorities were called and Miller was pronounced dead at the scene at 11:51 a.m. And at the time, an autopsy is pending and the cause of death has not been determined. Now, while this, counts, is counted as a member of the frat rap genre of the 2010s, Mac Miller, his music was defined by a refusal to fit into a artistic box. He transitioned from party rap to backpacker lyricism to jazz-inflected songwriting in his final two albums. Now, to be often, he turned away from guaranteed commercial issues in favor of so much craftsmanship in his own work. Now, Miller, whose real name is Malcolm McCormick, as I said earlier, publicly struggled with substance abuse throughout his career, and he had a well-publicized DUI in May of this year. And Miller, he even opened up about his addiction issues in the past, and he discussed about all this and everything else, and it just came back up to him. Now, Miller was born in Pittsburgh in 1992, and he first broke out onto the hip hop scene when he was 14 years old under the alias Easy Mac. He kept going and going and going. He kept making a name for himself by putting out the word, and mixtapes and everything else along the way. In 2010, he ditched the whole moniker and made it simpler Mac Miller. And he signed with Rostam Records, which was the label of fellow Pittsburgh rapper Wiz Khalifa, whose career was burgeoning at the time, And Miller found success in the era of hip hop by coming up with all these wonderful songs and everything else on the way. And among his earlier hits was Donald Trump, a light-hearted song that would lead to a feud between Miller and the now president. Now, Miller had two albums under his belt, and he just came out with the album called Swimming, and it was collab with a lot of great artists like Thundercat and John Mayer, and was produced by John Brown. And it was his most critical album to date, and it was marked to make a return for Mac Miller and everything else away, debuting at number 3 on the Billboard records. And the album, an artistic assured effort, contained lyrics that discuss both of his sobriety and his recent DUI. And my condolences go to his family as well. And a lot of people out there are blaming Ariana Grande for all this. Let me tell you guys something. You guys are assholes for even saying that. You guys don't know what happened. When she found out about this, she was sad about this. Yes, they did date, but at the same time, she said he's his own man. He can do what he wants. That kind of thing. She's not his mom. So for all you guys who think it's okay to blame Ariana Grande for that, you're an asshole. Seriously, you're an asshole for even saying that. Now, I know some of you guys are thinking, oh, Demi Lovato had an overdose. She should have been passed instead of Mac Miller. Again, for all you guys who are saying that, you guys are assholes. You don't know. I know it's hard, out there sometimes. But at the same time, you shouldn't be going around blaming other people for certain things like this. And if you have these kind of problems or anything else along the way, feel free to talk to me or talk to one of your family or friends, who are out there to help you out. I'm always out there for you guys, no matter what. If you want to talk to me, feel free to talk to me. The last thing I want to talk to you guys about is that I love watching sports. I love watching basketball. I love watching football. I love watching baseball. When it comes to NASCAR, I'm just like, no. When it comes to tennis, I'll go, what is going on here? But thankfully, I have a friend who plays tennis a lot, and he tells me what's going on. And recently, there was the U.S. Open, and oh my God, you guys, the thing that happened with Serena Williams and Naomi Osaka, it was just unbelievable. Now, as you guys know, Serena Williams bid for a 24th major title, and it was collapsed with a wealth of tears, angry accusations, and code violations, even featuring a rare game penalty as a series of furious rose with tournament officials overwhelmed with the maddening victory of 20-year-old Naomi Osaka. Now, for the first time ever, during the whole trophy ceremony where Naomi got the trophy, there was a lot of boos and towards her, and you know, Serena Williams took charge and she said, she dissolved into tears as she told someone that, as she told all these people, we should not be rude to her. She won this fair and square. She played well. Let's make this the best one we can. Let's not boo anymore. And even though Serena Williams this happened to her, she still kept going. She was amazed by this. Then when it was Naomi's turn, she looked more devastated than delightful. She wound up apologizing for having beaten the crowd favorite, and sure that in every little part of the sport. But Naomi, it's not your fault, okay? It's not your fault or anything else along the way. You beat Serena fair and square. The person whose fault this was the umpire. But I'm gonna get to that. However, I will say kudos to Naomi because she's the first major winner from Japan, but she's also Haitian, so don't forget that. And she's also American too. And she basically beat Serena Williams in a closeout of 6-2 and 6-4 victory in just 79 minutes. Now, when I talk about the whole what happened with Serena, that's where it got kind of unbelievable because Serena Williams was having a fight with chair umpire Carlos Ramos, and it was just crazy, because she got a code violation because apparently her coach. Apparently the umpire said that her coach was coaching her while the tournament was going on, and she said no, that was not going on. You know my character, and you know that this is not right. And she told the umpire, I don't cheat to win. I'd rather lose. And Serena Williams, she got the code violation for the whole coaching thing, was scored at 2-6, 1-0, and where she disputed that as well. And along with that, she got another code violation for, smashing her racket in frustration. And caught with that, she had a point taken away, or I believe Osaka was given a point. I can't remember. But this is all stupid, For women in tennis, they always get criticized for a lot of things. And because of this, she got fined $17,000 for this. What the hell? That should not have happened. Because if a guy did that, it's all scot-free and everything. But if a woman does that, it's a different story. And for guys, they're allowed to take off their shirts and everything a long way, sit out there with no shirt on and whatnot. But Elise Cornet, she got a code violation for changing her shirt on the court. Yet she had on a sports bra and everything else along the way, and it's stupid and ridiculous at the same time. Now, Billie Jean King, a tennis legend who ranked up #1 in the world on multiple times, she agreed that all of this was just idiotic and ridiculous, along with many other tennis players agreed about what Serena had to deal with. Now, for all you guys who watch tennis, what are your thoughts on that? Because I'm not that much into tennis, but I do want to know what your thoughts are on it. And with that being said, I want you guys to tell me what you think about the U.S. Open or anything else that happened during the U.S. Open. About Mac Miller, what is your favorite song from him? What did you think about this whole kind of thing? And also, what do you guys think about the whole Dallas officer just somewhat getting away scot-free? Okay? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let the people know I'm out there for you guys because I am always out there for you guys no matter what. Again, if you guys need someone to talk to, feel free to talk to me. You can message me on Instagram. You can message me on Twitter. Send me something on YouTube. Feel free to talk to me and I'll be out there for you guys, okay? No matter what, I'm always there for you guys. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace out. Love you.